Why is a snake, the very creature long associated with danger and deception, used as the universal symbol of healing and medicine? From hospitals and pharmacies to ancient temples, the serpent winds around staffs and symbols of authority. But what if this image is not about poison, but transformation? What if the snake represents an ancient secret, one of power, rebirth, and divine knowledge hidden in plain sight? Today we'll explore the mystical symbolism of the serpent, how it became a sacred emblem of both life and death, wisdom and deceit, healing and domination. From the Caduceus of Hermes to the Rod of Asclepius, from the Kundalini serpent of India to the feathered Quetzalcoatl of the Aztecs, the serpent transcends cultures and ages. But beyond myth, there lies a deeper mystery, one that connects spiritual evolution, hidden medical knowledge, and humanity's ancient understanding of energy itself. Part 1. The dual nature of the serpent. The snake is one of the oldest and most paradoxical symbols known to humankind. It sheds its skin, dying and being reborn, an eternal cycle of transformation. It crawls on the earth, yet carries within it the secret of ascension. In esoteric traditions, the serpent represents energy, consciousness, and knowledge. In ancient Egypt, the uraeus, the rearing cobra, was placed on the pharaoh's crown, symbolizing divine authority and protection. The serpent was the guardian of sacred knowledge, a living embodiment of the goddess Wadjet, whose gaze could strike down the unworthy. Part 2. The Rod of Asclepius, healing through serpent wisdom. In Greek mythology, Asclepius was the god of medicine and healing. His rod, entwined by a single serpent, represents the balance of life and death, the healer's role in navigating the boundary between them. The serpent in this context is not evil, but the very essence of life's energy, circulating between sickness and health, decay and renewal. Even today, the World Health Organization and countless medical institutions use this symbol, often unknowingly invoking an ancient force that signifies healing through transformation. Part 3. The Caduceus of Hermes, the serpent of power. Often confused with Asclepius's staff is the Caduceus, the twin snakes spiraling around a winged rod carried by Hermes, the messenger of the gods. But Hermes was more than a messenger. He was the guide between worlds, the alchemist of consciousness. The twin serpents represent dual forces, masculine and feminine, light and dark, sun and moon, life and death. Their intertwining paths mirror the structure of the human DNA helix, a sacred geometry of life encoded within our very being. To ancient mystics, the Caduceus was a symbol of spiritual awakening, the ascent of Kundalini energy along the spine, where two serpents of vital force merge to awaken divine consciousness. Part 4. The serpent and hidden medical knowledge. Throughout history, the serpent has guarded humanity's deepest mysteries, not only spiritual, but biological. The shedding of skin mirrors cellular regeneration. The serpent's venom can both kill and heal, a duality mirrored in medicine itself. Ancient physicians understood this paradox. They saw disease and cure as reflections of the same force, guided by the healer's wisdom. Some esoteric texts even suggest that the serpent represents bioelectric energy, or prana, the life force that can be harnessed for healing when properly balanced. This understanding may have been encoded in the healing practices of the mystery schools of Egypt, Greece, and even Atlantis. Part 5. The serpent of power and control. But there's another layer. The serpent's knowledge, once sacred, was later demonized. In the Bible, the serpent becomes the tempter, the bringer of forbidden wisdom. In reality, the story of Eden may conceal a warning. Humanity once possessed the power of divine knowledge, but that knowledge was hidden, suppressed, or weaponized. Throughout history, those who understood serpent power, energy, frequency, and consciousness often became rulers, healers, or prophets. The staff of power, the wand of the magician, the scepter of kings, all trace back to the same archetype, mastery of the life force symbolized by the serpent. What if the serpent's role in medicine isn't accidental, but a clue? A silent reminder that true healing doesn't come from external sources, but from awakening the divine energy within ourselves. The Caduceus, then, becomes more than a logo. It's a blueprint of human potential, hidden in plain sight. The same energy that can heal can also destroy, depending on how it's used. That's the forbidden truth of the serpent. It represents consciousness itself, neutral, powerful, and eternal. So the next time you see a serpent wrapped around a medical symbol, ask yourself, are we honoring the legacy of ancient healing, or carrying forward a misunderstood fragment of sacred science? Could it be that the serpent, once worshipped, later feared, still guards the threshold of higher knowledge, waiting for us to remember its true meaning? What do you think? Is the serpent humanity's greatest symbol of enlightenment, or our oldest forbidden warning? Let's discuss it in the comments below.